I was 20 years old, and I had been dating Andrew since high school. He was quiet and socially anxious and was afraid of confrontation. I defended him when people talked down on him. I thought that's what love looked like, protecting each other. One night, after my overnight shift at the diner, it was late and dark. I didn't feel safe walking home alone, so I called Andrew to walk home with me. At first, everything felt normal. Then I noticed 3 drunk, older men behind us, laughing and being loud. They started making comments about my body, and I felt my stomach drop. I noticed Andrew's hands shaking in fear, and he didn't say a word. Instead, this man started walking faster. I tried keeping up and calling his name to get him to slow down because I was scared, but that's when one of the men grabbed my wrist, and I screamed Andrew's name again and again. This boy stopped, turned around, looked straight at me, and ran even further. The look in his eyes were the epitome of fear. He left me while the men did whatever they wanted to with me. When it was over, I was sitting on the ground, staring at nothing. My body felt disconnected from my mind. Andrew ran back to me crying after what seemed like forever, trying to apologize, saying my name over and over. He tried to touch me and I flinched. His tears disgusted me almost more than what the men did to me. I felt more anger toward him than the men at this point, and I ran. I called my older brother Rico, and he came immediately and took me in. I blocked Andre everywhere. I deleted his number and pretended he no longer existed. My brother went to our apartment to get my things, and Andrew showed up begging to talk. Rico didn't listen, and it took everything in him to not hurt Andrew. Andrew seen that in him and never tried again. Once our parents found out, his parents apologized. I told them the truth. I slowly went back to work, saved money, and started over. One day, Andrew showed up outside my diner crying and saying how much he hated himself. He kept saying he was sorry. I looked at him and felt nothing. I told him I wanted him out of my life, and I walked away. I live alone now, and I rebuilt everything. My parents eventually forgave him and still invites him to family gatherings. I can't forgive him because love isn't about who says they care. It's about who shows up when it matters most. Would you forgive someone who ran away when you needed them to protect you?